We're going to talk about two different things today. We're going to talk about integers, and we're going to talk about absolute value. First, integers. Integers have to be whole numbers. They can be positive or negative, or zero, but they can't have a decimal or a fraction part that has value. So 7 is an integer, negative 7 is an integer, but 1/2 is not, and 7.3 is not. Those are not integers. Now, 17.0 is an integer because it has no value in the decimal part. That's just a whole number. Negative 3 million in words would be an integer. It has no fraction or decimal part that has a value. Now, that's integers. Now let's talk about absolute value. Absolute value is a distance. It's how far a number is away from zero. So we're going to put on here distance from 0 on a number line. So the absolute value symbol are two lines. They remind us of a road, meaning we're driving down the road and we're going to be talking about distance. The absolute value of negative 6 is 6. The absolute value of negative 7.5 is just 7.5 because negative 6 is 6 steps away from 0. Negative 7.5 is 7.5 steps away from 0. The absolute value of 12 is 12. Now notice I can have an absolute value of a decimal or a fraction. So the absolute value of 1/2 is 1/2 because 1/2 is 1/2 steps away from 0. These can be integers or decimal fractions. So they're definitely two different things.